Hi, this is Paula from Alanda Craft, and in this video I thought I'd show you how the Sizzix can cut through 8 layers of fabric. So what I'm actually using quilting fabric for this. Different fabrics you might get a different result, so it'll be a matter of testing that out. The dye I'm using is this one. You probably can't get this one anymore, we've had it for quite a while now, but it's a Sizzix dye. I'll put a link below this description if I know where you can find it. And this is the dye, the actual dye, so you can see there the two flower designs on the screen there. Okay, so what we need is some fabric, of course, and you can do one of two things. You can just cut some squares of fabric if you wish, or use some charm squares like this. There's 8 layers there. Or you can cut a strip of fabric. This is quilting fabric, and you can see it's already doubled over as quilting fabric comes like that. So all you need to do, you don't need to cut this up into squares or anything, you just fold it over once and then fold it over again, and that forms your 8 layers. So all I need to do now is grab my first cutting pad, place it on the bottom, grab my die with the flower shapes facing upwards, pop that on there, grab my fabric, make sure it fits across there. So I've cut mine at about 5 inches because this is 4 3/4, this particular die. So you just need to make sure your fabric's obviously going to cover it. Then we grab the other cutting pad. And normally you'd just go for it now and wind it through, but what I like to do, and I got this tip from a forum, this woman on there recommends putting a piece of cardstock on there. So this is the cardstock I have. That makes all the difference, because what I used to get it all the time actually, whenever I cut fabric, is I'd get this problem. See where the fabric doesn't cut cleanly, and that's not too bad, that one, but sometimes I'd get it all the way around. So that helps a lot. It doesn't completely stop that from happening, you get that every now and then, but pretty much it does the job. So just a little bit of cardstock, and let's go, let's run it through. I'll just hold the top there. Okay, let's bring that out. Okay, let's see how we went. Okay, there's all my pieces. You can see how nice and cleanly they've all popped out, so nothing's left in there. So that shows you how well that little bit of cardstock makes all the difference. So there you go, that's how it cuts through 8 layers. Now you might be thinking, well, that's a simple design. Can it cut through more intricate designs? Well, I have tested it with this one here. And what happened with this one is I got 7, even though I put through 8 layers of that fabric, 7 came through really cleanly, but the last one for some reason didn't. So when you're using more intricate designs like this, you probably want to maybe only use 6 layers of fabric, and maybe that will work. But otherwise, they did cut cleanly, as you can see here. So quite nice. So there you go, that's the Sizzix, and it can cut through 8 layers of fabric, or at least quilting fabric anyway.